This is Guitar Moves. We're in Goodlettsville for a special edition because we're going to learn some banjo moves from the great Leroy Troy, who is an old-time hillbilly musician. I had a great time hanging out with him in his museum of hillbilly music. He's got an incredible collection of ephemera from country music and also a huge repertoire of hillbilly songs. And he definitely has moves. That's great.
Listen to the Mockingbird. That's
really
an old song. That's from, I think, the 1870s.
I think I saw Fred Flintstone sing a version of that song.
Well, hey,
Right?
it was also one of the theme songs on the Three Stooges. You remember that?
Yeah.
Three Stooges.
I heard you play the banjo a couple of months ago, and I was kind of blown away by that Alabama song that you played.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see,
Guess from that
Mississippi
Alabama.
Kid?
That-
That's Leonard Skinner. No?
Yeah. I really like the way that you did that one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do it, man. That'd be great.
Got my pistols in my pocket, boys. I'm Alabama bound. Got my pistols in my pocket, boys. I'm Alabama bound. I ain't looking for no trouble, but nobody dogs me around. When I come to Alabama, got my pistols out by my side. When I come to Alabama, got my pistols out by my side. 'Cause down in Alabama you can run, but you sure can't hide. That's the Mississippi Kid.
That's just unbelievable, man. All right, so you don't play with any picks, right?
No, I don't use picks, I use fingernails.
Right.
Skin of my thumb and them 2 fingernails, 3 if I need them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes if my fingernails get cut down too short, if I have to resort to something else, I'll take a metal finger pick and turn it around backwards.
Turn around backwards, meaning
Facing
Oh,
that
so
way,
it's like
you know,
your
where it
fingernail?
curves over, you
Yeah.
know, you're supposed to wear it, you know, where it curves over the contour of your finger there.
Mm-hmm.
But in my case, I would have to turn it around to where it contours around that way, which is very difficult to do, but there are times when I've had to resort to that.
just to have like an artificial fingernail.
Yeah,
for you?
yeah.
Could you maybe show a really slow, I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Do you call it
Well,
finger rolls or I don't know?
Yeah, this is the way I play. And this is a lick. This is called, the style banjo picking I'm playing is called clawhammer. And this is a clawhammer lick, the basic lick. Where I go down twice with my fingers, then I pluck the 5th string. I'm going down all the time. I'm never coming back up with the skin of my fingers. It's all downstroking. Of course, the skin of that thumb's catching the 5th string.
And it's on the pickup beat, right?
Yeah. But that's a lick right there, and when you speed it up, it sounds like this. It's like a galloping horse, you know. You gotta gallop that thing.
So since I have a guitar, my top string is lower pitched. On a banjo,
Yeah.
the string is high.
It is. That banjo has 5 strings. You got 5 strings. You got 4 strings that you use to make the music with. The little 5th string here So the shorter string is known as your drone string. You never note it, you just pluck it, play it there. Anyhow, there's a variation on this clawhammer style banjo playing. There's also a thing known as drop thumb, where I also drop my thumb. I'm not only playing my fifth string, but I'll drop my thumb down and catch a second string. I can catch a second string with it. I can catch a third string. I can catch a fourth string with it. And this drop thumbing sounds like this. And my thumb just drops down when I need it to. Old man I learned a lot of my banjo picking from, his name was Cordell Kemp. And he was still picking his banjo at 95 years old. He passed away at 96, but now when he was a youngster, he learned to pick the banjo from his daddy and his uncle, and also another man known as the king of the banjo pickers, Uncle Dave Macon, who was a big star on the Grand Ole Opry years back, and he was recording, making records back in the mid-20s. But Uncle Dave had learned a lot from this man too, Uncle Dave Macon.
And that's the guy who showed you your moves?
Cordell Kemp, yes.
Mm-hmm. How old were you when that happened?
I was 13.
Were you looking to learn? Were you like, show me how to do that?
Well, the reason I wanted a 5-string banjo in the first place is because of Earl Scruggs.
Okay.
I had a recording of Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs when I was younger, and the tune Foggy Mountain Breakdown is what made me want a 5-string banjo. I love the sound of a banjo.
How long did it take you just to get that clawhammer lick down, just that super basic
It
one?
didn't take long.
Come on.
It didn't take, in probably a couple of weeks I had it down. Of course, I was a kid then, 13 years old. I didn't have anything else to do but sit around and thump on that banjo, So I picked it up pretty quick.
Picking just blew my mind, I could play rock guitar and, do.
Yeah.
But like when I wanted to just, do like, or something like that, that took so long just to figure that thing out, you know what I mean? And just to figure out that the right hand was the thing, you know what I mean? For me, I don't know, it's like, I think it's sort of the basis of having fun with music and stuff, but it takes a minute, you know what I mean? At least for me.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that you're trying to tell me you just started playing like that? Come on.
Well, I mean, like I say, it took a good couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I'd sit through with it, and then, one day it just started happening without me really having to think about it.
Right.
I thought, hey, I can do this.
Yeah.
The twirling thing that I do with the banjo, I call it cutting monkeyshines, showing out for the audience. But what I'm doing is pull-offs with my left hand. I play with this hand and this hand too.
And a pull-off, show an example of what a pull-off is. Yeah.
Pull-off is like that. See, you're pulling off on your strings up here on the neck, as opposed to strumming it down here. And of course, folks that don't know nothing about music, that fascinates them,
Like me.
How can my hand be up here? There's still rhythm playing and banjo's still going,
That's so good.
It's all pull-offs right here. See, if I didn't have it one hand, I couldn't do that, Got to have two of them. Then when I throw it around, I'm still doing the same thing. Pull-offs right there, see? If that hand, if them fingers ain't doing something, these are, see?
Oh, I see.
See?
Did you see somebody do that, or did you figure that one out yourself?
Cordell showed me.
Oh, so that's also a...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd never seen that before. I don't think... I shot you last time doing it, and I would show friends, and every time their jaws would drop. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a cheap trick, but it's so cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes entertainment can be cheap, you know.
Yeah.
People just don't realize it.
But it's also cool because it's a rhythmic thing again, like that. That the thing is going in rhythm and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that.
you have to keep time.
Yeah.
And the best way to keep time is with that foot there.
Yep. Man, thanks a lot.
All right, Matt. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, man, really
Good
cool.
having you down again.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it a tradition. Sure.
Okay.
And you could come up to New York anytime.
Okay. Well, I do.
All right. Sweet.
Now Uncle Leaf was a good old soul, washed his face in a butter bow, hit his head on the mantelpiece and fell right back in the bucket of grease. Uncle Leaf's got the cooning going on, going on, going on. Uncle Leaf's got the cooning going on and left us looking up the tree. Hey, Uncle Leaf.